What's up, gang? Y'all already know it's Kylie Turner, and I'm back with another video on they done what? Okay, so first of all, don't mind my hands because I was tie-dye. Let me show y'all my tie-dye. Anyway, now that y'all see my tie-dye, them is code. Them is for my color guard team on Friday. So shout out to the color guard. Love y'all. GHS band color guard. You know, twirl. You know. Alright. But so today is a story time. Story time. No, it is story time today. So everybody wants to know my first time being arrested. So this story takes place in 7th grade. Whew, I was a hot mess. Do y'all want to see what I look like in 7th grade? Y'all want to see what I look like in 7th? Let me show you, and it might explain why I did the stuff that I'm about to tell you. But let me show you guys what I look like. And look at me now. Like, let me show you what I look like back in 7th grade. Okay, so now that y'all have seen that, we're going to get on with the story. So, in 7th grade, my first semester of 7th grade, I went to, what's that school called? Park It There, right? I hung around people that was like, Park It There was so small. Every 7th and 8th grader knew each other. 6th graders, I don't even think we had in 6th grade. I don't remember, but I think we did actually because the first pod, second pod. Anyways, we all 7th graders and 8th graders knew each other. And so, like, I would hang out in this little crew. If you're watching, I'm about to make sure I'm about to mention y'all. Amaya, Shakayla, Michaela, excuse me, Will Russ, Shania Robertson, Sydney, Cameron, all them. So, as everybody knows, I'm in foster care. And so I really didn't feel like going home that night because some stuff had happened, and I was like, bro, I don't feel like going home. So I was like, I'm gonna just spend the night at school. But I was just playing at first, cause like I stay talking stuff, like I stay talking. So I was like, all right, well, I'm gonna spend the night at school, And then I think it was Shania and Sydney and Amaya, they was like, do it, like I dare you to stay the night at school, like I dare you, So I was like, okay. Knowing me, I don't take no. I'm gonna be down, like I'm not gonna take no for no answer, like. So I spent the night at school. Well, during this process of me spending the night at the school, it was pretty sneaky. So everybody gets out at 3 o'clock. Well, like the whole building, like with all the kids and stuff like that, usually cleared out by 3 o'clock. Well, I started in a locker, and it was very uncomfortable, so I got out the locker. And then I went from the locker to the girls' bathroom. And then they had told us, one of the teachers that went in there was like, you need to go ahead and leave. And I was like, okay, I'm leaving. So I went to the library and like hid under the computers and the table and like tucked the chairs in to like mellow it out. And then the computer room was locked, so I was waiting for one of the librarians to like unlock it, to like put the Chromebooks and stuff, or whatever, Chromebooks in there or whatever. And so I was gonna sneak in. So I got in there and I laid there for about like 2-3 hours. I was just slumped. So yeah, I fell asleep. So around like 8, maybe, I had to pee really bad. But I was like, bro, nobody's here but the janitor. So I was like, fuck, like, what am I gonna do? Like, so I'm being sneaky, and I'm like, okay. So I'm like, okay, let's go to the restroom. So I go to the restroom, and the restroom was next to like where my pod was and everything like that. It was next to like the fax room and all that, the fax, stuff like that. But remind you, I was in fax class. Earlier that day, we had made Oreo smoothies. Baby, they had me like no one would understand. They had me like, so it had me like that. So I snuck in there and I was like, alright, this is cool. Like, I'm gonna just sit in here, chill out. I'm gonna eat. Like, I'm thinking, like, I'm about to live my best life, bruh. Like, I'm in the fax room. Like, and I was really close to the fax teacher. Sorry, I keep looking down, y'all. There's like, have you ever had a blister on your foot and then you try to pop it? It just squirted. That was freaking disgusting. Oh my gosh. Ew. Okay, sorry. But so I was like, okay, it's cool. So the janitors, it's like 11 now. I'm just chilling. The janitors has already cleaned it, so they're like not even bothering. Oh yeah, let me not leave out this. I had a little tablet that I was texting people on from the school. I was on like little video video things and like text people on Instagram and stuff like that because it was a tablet, like you couldn't do too much with it. So like, but you know, I still thought I was the stuff because I didn't have no Wi-Fi on my phone because it was the school Wi-Fi and everybody knows that's like shitty. So at this point, I'm dating somebody and his name is Curtis, but we call him CJ. And he was like, okay, well, don't get caught. And he had kind of like walked through it all with me. Basically, he just like, have you got caught yet? Have you got caught yet? Well, I had fell asleep in the laundry room, in the fax room after I got done eating the Oreos, and I fell asleep and I woke up and it was like two something maybe, and 2-3 something, and so I was like, all right, well, I have to pee again. So the janitors are still here, bro. Like, what are you guys doing here at 3 o'clock in the morning? Like, go home. Cause I would have been slumped. I would. So I wasn't really worried about it. So I had went pee and hurried up and got back into the thing. Well, she always kept juice in her refrigerators, so I had drunk some of this, like, I don't even know what kind of juice it was. It was like a punch, but it wasn't a punch. Like, it was a healthy drink though. And so I had drunk that, and around 5, almost 6 o'clock, I went pee, and I set the alarms off. Because at that point, the janitors were gone. And I set the alarm off. And it's just, I was like, oh shit, what do I do? So I'm starting like to sneak back to the fax room, and the police are at the door. I'm like, fuck. And they're like, open up. I'm just looking at them like, I don't know if I'm gonna open up. I don't know what to do. So I try to continue walking the other way. And I was like, fuck it. They already see me. So I go and open the door. I was like, yes. They was like, what are you doing here? So I was like, well, I really didn't want to go home, and like my friends dared me to, and I'm a daredevil, and And they're like, well, you can't do this. Like, this is illegal, So then the principal came and like turned off the alarms and everything like that. And so I was like, well, will you just take me home? And they was like, no, we're gonna have to take you down to the detention center. I was like, for what? And they was like, because this is trespassing, this is illegal, this and this. And I was like, bro, you guys are fucking lame. So I had tried, remind you, it's 5 o'clock in the morning. It's still like not dark, but like the light is very dim, outside. So my stupid self tried to push him out the way and run out the door outside. And I was going like that. I was like, fuck yeah, running backwards, and he tased me in my armpit. Worst place to get tased. Oh my god, I don't know why I'm itching so bad. Worst place to get tased. And so I really wasn't, I was like, fuck. I was like, because a lot of people think they're like, no, it's not like that. It's literally like, like, it's like, like, you still like that, but it's not like all that extra stuff. That's not how it goes. So they got me, handcuffed me, put me in the cop car. And so my principal goes, hope you come back and try again, and da-da-da-da, we're gonna miss you, da-da-da-da. I'm like, bro, I just spent the night at your school, and that's what you say? And so they was like, well, what was your excuse for staying? I said, you guys say, when somebody feels some type of way, go to a safe place. This was my safe place. So I like try to be funny and shit. So I was in DYS. I was in a holding cell for 72 hours. 3 days. And that was pretty shitty. They forgot to feed me twice. I didn't get the shower. It was pretty gross because, like, it was pretty gross. Because the other person that was in holding was a male. So, yeah, it was pretty gross. And so then I went to court and I got 2 months. And then I went back to school like nothing happened. And then left right again. So yeah, that's my story about how I first got arrested and tased. I hope y'all enjoyed it, because hey, I would do it again. It was a pretty fun experience, dude. It was pretty fun. Middle school days. But if you are watching my video and you knew about that, or you went to Paul Kinder, please make sure you like, comment, say something, because bruh, that shit was nuts. But thank y'all for watching my video so much. Like, yeah, and all this is true facts. Like, you can ask people, like, this is true facts. So thank y'all for watching my video so much. You already know what the deal is. Make sure you go like, comment, subscribe, DM me on any social media. My social media is linked in my bio. And so let's keep cracking. But I love y'all. Peace.